In question 1, we have to use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of each pair of numbers. Remember that Euclid's division algorithm is based on the fact that if there are two numbers a and b such that a is greater than b, then HCF of a and b is the same as the HCF of b and r, where r is the remainder when a is divided by b. This algorithm is explained in detail in the NCERT textbook, so if you have any doubts about it, do refer to the relevant part of the chapter. Okay, now in the first part, we have to find the HCF of 125 and 135 and 225. So what we have to find is HCF of 135 and 225. So let's apply Euclid's division lemma to this pair of numbers. So what we'll get is 225 is 135 times 1 plus 90. So we get the remainder of 90, which is non-zero. So now we apply Euclid's division lemma to 135 and 90 once again. So in the next step, we will get 135 is equal to 90 times 1, the quotient, plus this time the remainder will be 45. So because the remainder is once again non-zero, we will have to apply Euclid's division lemma again, and this time we'll apply it to the pair of numbers 90 and 45. So in the next step, we will get 90 is equal to 45 times 2, and because 45 times 2 is 90, so we get a remainder of 0. So because the remainder is now 0, the division algorithm terminates at this stage. So the divisor at this stage is 45, and hence the HCF of 225 and 135 is 45. So this is the answer to the first part. Now let's do the second part. So in the second part, we have to find the HCF of 196 and 38220, 38,220. To apply Euclid's division lemma to this pair of numbers, we will have to find the remainder when 38,220 is divided by 196. To do that, let's use long division. So we have 196 as our divisor, and we have 38220 as our dividend. So the first multiplier will be 1, because 196 times 2 is actually 392, which is larger than 382. So I will use 1 as the first multiplier. So 196 times 1 is 196, and I'm left with a remainder of 186. Now in the next step, the dividend will be 1862, where I have brought down this 2, and the next multiplier will be 9, because 196 times 9 is 1764, and now this leaves a remainder of 98. So the next dividend will be 980 by bringing down this 0. So the next digit of the quotient will be 196 times 5, and 196 times 5 is exactly 980. So I'm left with a remainder of 0. Okay, so this is actually quite interesting. 196 is a factor of 38,220. So applying Euclid's division lemma to this pair of numbers, we will get 38220 is 196 times the quotient, which is 195, plus the remainder, which is 0. So we see that the division algorithm can't go any further, and the HCF is 196 itself, and that happens because 196 is a factor of 38220. So the HCF in the second part is 196. In part 3, we have to find the HCF of 867 and 255. So applying Euclid's division lemma to this pair of numbers, we have 867 is 255 times 3, and that will leave a remainder of 102. You can verify this by doing your own calculations if you want to. Now, since the remainder is 102, which is non-zero, we now apply Euclid's division lemma again to this pair of numbers 255 and 102. So this time we will get 255 is 102 times, the question will be 2 this time, so we get 204, and that leaves a remainder of 51. So once again the remainder is non-zero, so this time we'll have to apply Euclid's division lemma to 102 and 51. So this time we have 102 is 51 times 2, and that is 102, so that leaves a remainder of 0. Now because the remainder is 0, the division algorithm terminates at this stage. The divisor at this stage is 51, and hence the HCF of 867 and 255, the original pair of numbers, is 51.